Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something pretty exciting because I've always wanted to make a video about this because I feel like this information is so awesome for people who have a menstrual cycle, or if you don't have a menstrual cycle and you just want to watch this to be supportive or to learn or to pass this video along to someone who does. That's awesome. Thank you for watching and thank you for providing this information to someone else. Without further ado, this is a menstrual cup. First, I'm going to explain why I started using it, and then I'm going to show you some ways that you can use it, and yeah, let's just get into it. So why I started using a menstrual cup. The first reason was that I was tired of buying tampons and pads because one, they're super expensive, and two, I would always seem to not have them whenever I needed them. That could just be my fault, probably is just my fault, but it was always just inconvenient. Reason number two is that tampons have a lot of harmful chemicals and fragrance that's not good for your parts. I mean, it's basically like spraying perfume down there, which is not good. So I was looking online because I've always heard that tampons have a lot of harmful chemicals, but I didn't necessarily know what they were. So I'm gonna read you some examples I found. Tampons have chemicals like carbon disulfide, xylene, I'm assuming that's how you say it, toluene, methylene chloride. And that's just a couple examples, but those are all reproductive toxins. And it's also been found that there are chemicals in tampons that can lead to endometriosis, or I think I'm saying that right. Endometriosis, which is something that if you don't have, you don't want to have it. And if you do have it, I'm sure you don't want to have it. Like, it's just not a good time to deal with. It's unfortunate, and I'm very sorry if any of you guys are dealing with that. And the truth is, we just don't know what is in tampons because they don't put what is in them on the box. And there's more than just cotton. Unless you're buying tampons that are specifically branding themselves as that, but even then, can we be sure? That's up to you. My third reason is that I watched a bunch of pro and con videos on YouTube before I decided to get one, and the pros heavily outweighed the cons. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the benefits of the cup. The cup can last 10 years with proper care, meaning that you can use them for every cycle for 10 years, which is crazy. Imagine how much money you're gonna save doing that, which leads into my next point, which is reducing the overall cost of products you'll be buying. Point number 3 is that you can wear them for up to 12 hours, which is really nice if you're someone who works or goes to school, because you can wear it through the whole day and you can like change it when you get home, or you can change it in the shower, or empty it, whatever you want to say. Or if you're someone who has like a heavier flow through the day, they have different sizes. So there's like a normal size and then there's a bigger size. I do not have the bigger size, but they have it. Point number 4 is that they don't feel like anything. You can't tell that you have it in. I often forget that I even have it in a lot of the time until it's like later in the day and I'm like, oh, I have that in. And number 5 is, of course, they don't have any harmful chemicals. Menstrual cups are just made out of silicone, which is cleanable and is safe. Okay, now I'm gonna get into some cons of the cup. The only cons I can really think of is probably the initial learning curve that you have to get through whenever you first get it. Because whenever you're trying something new and you haven't really had any experience with it, it can be hard to figure out how it'll work for you. And I've known some people who are just like, I don't like it because I couldn't get it to work for the first time. And like, it takes time to learn how to use something new. So that's really all I gotta say. It only took me one cycle to learn how to use it. And the second part is the messy aspect of it. So if you have a instance where you have to be in public and you have to change it for some reason, maybe it's like worse than you expected it to be that day, or maybe you just didn't get a good seal on the cup, which I'll get into later, and it can be messy. But what I will say is, as an alternative to that, people who run into this problem often will bring like a bottle of water with them so they can use it in the stall. That way you won't have to like bring it out to the sink or anything in like a public bathroom. So I would say just really test how it works with you. I would say if you're gonna try it on a day where maybe you're inside and you can see how it works, just so you get a hang of it. Or maybe on a day where you're not doing anything important, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the cleaning and the price aspect of it. So for cleaning, you can boil these in water for 5 to 10 minutes. You can manually clean them with a pH-friendly soap. They sell soap specifically for menstrual cups. What I will say is that Summer's Eve crap-a-dappy, don't buy that, okay? That stuff is horrible for you, okay? It's not good. It has fragrance in it, which I already stated is not good for your parts, so just don't buy it. It's not good. Oh, okay, and another thing is like if you have any stains on your cup, because sometimes they do get stains, you know, you use it. To get stains out, you can soak this in hydrogen peroxide or vinegar. I have a steamer that was advertised with the company that sells this cup, which is the Pixie cup. And what you do, it's cute, honestly. It looks like a little diffuser. What you do is you take some filtered, like not tap water in here. You put it, like you fill this up and you put it in this little area here. And basically you sit your cup on this spot. You'll put this on and then it'll blink whenever you need to hit this button, and you just turn it on and then it'll get super hot in here so you don't touch it. And it sterilizes it so you can use it for the next time. I just recently got one of these and I will say that it is honestly really cool. And it really does clean it and make you feel a lot better about the fact that it's like clean for a new use. I might show you guys like a demo of this later on in the video, so stay tuned if you'd like to see that. But now I'm gonna go over the price. Okay, so I got this on Amazon for like $12. A lot of the menstrual cups that they sell in the store are expensive and they're not as good as ones that I found online. For instance, I know a lot of people like the Diva cup. I think it's really like too hard, but they have different firmness for what you prefer. I have this one, which is pretty soft, and then I have another one that's more firm. I use the more firm one for swimming, which you can do. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but you can swim with the menstrual cup. It can be a little scary at first, but yes, you can try. You can do it. I've done it before. I did it like a week ago. But like I was saying, they sell the Diva cups in the store, which are pretty expensive. They're like 40 bucks, and that can be expensive for an upfront purchase for something, I don't know. If you don't have that money and you're trying to like buy just like tampons are obviously cheaper, but it is cheaper to buy one of these in the long run. And you don't have to buy a Diva cup that's 40 bucks. You can go online and you can find these guys. This one was like $15, $12, $15, somewhere in there. I bought the steamer for 20 bucks. Not necessary, but I bought that for 20 bucks. And I've gotten my other cup for $20, and they last for a really long time. So in the long run, you're spending more up front and saving more in the long run. So now I'm gonna show you guys some folds, and this part's gonna be kind of fun because I have a little shot glass here. I'm not sure how great this example is going to be because obviously this is not a part. It's not genitalia. It's how I can show you how the folds will work. And I'm going to put some water in here, so I'm going to try to do this the best I can. Again, it's definitely easier to do in you, but I just thought it would be cool to show you guys like a representation of kind of what that looks like. So let's do that. So first up we have the C fold, which looks like this. It is a C, haha, yeah. And I'm just gonna put it in here, and you'll notice it's not sealed because of this. And whenever that happens, you can like feel around the cup and push in. And you'll know it seals because you'll hear a little pop. Okay, and whenever you pull on it, it won't budge because it has a suction and it holds the water. No leaks. Okay, the next fold I'm gonna do is the, I don't know what they call this. I think it's just like a pinch fold, or maybe it's a, I don't know. It's kind of like you take it and you push down here. So then this part goes up and then it pops open. So I'm gonna do this. Stick it in here. There we go. And it popped, so it suctions. Cool. Next is the 7-fold, which is basically you take it like this and fold it down this way. There we go. And the 7-fold. The last one I'm going to show you is the S-fold. All of the other ones are kind of complicated in my opinion. They like take a long time to like mess with it, and that's just like not it. So the S-fold is literally you take it like this and bend it into the shape of an S. I personally think the easiest one is the C-fold, or the one where you punch your finger down like this. But some people want to try it in different ways, and I understand, because sometimes doing these more complicated ones gets it to suction better because it pops open more like violently, but I don't think it's necessary. S-fold going in. Yeah, hear that pop? That's how you know it's suctioned. And always make sure you check by going around the cup with your finger, making sure there's no dents, and pulling on it by the stem. So here is the S-fold. By the way, to remove a menstrual cup, you will reach up and find the stem, and from there you will grab onto these ridges here and pinch down and pull out. Don't just yank out because you'll probably hurt yourself. Make sure you pinch down and pull out, and then empty it into the toilet or shower or wherever you are. And it's simple, you just got to get used to it. It can be a little bit gross, but you get used to it. So I figured I had to tell you how to remove it, because I realized I did an entire video and didn't even say how to remove it. You just pinch it and take it out that way. Okay guys, that's all the folds I'm gonna show you. Now, before I'm ending this video, I'm gonna mention a couple alternative methods, because I know not everyone can use something similar to a tampon, and that's basically what a menstrual cup is. It's like a reusable tampon, essentially. So I'm gonna mention some alternative methods for people who maybe want to do more of a zero waste thing, or maybe they're just not okay with the chemicals, which is completely understandable, or you want to save some money. So I was looking online and I saw that they had pants that have like period like liners in them, and they don't smell apparently. They have like yoga pants and shorts. And there's also underwear that is like period underwear, so it absorbs it and it doesn't show, doesn't leak through, doesn't smell again. I did hear something about the Thinx brand, which it has like a toxic chemical, so maybe don't look for that brand, but there are more brands than just that one. I know that they have reusable pads online, so they absorb everything and you just throw them in the washer or wash them manually. I believe I also saw something that was like an absorbing like sponge type material. I don't know how reliable that is, but I just figured I would mention some alternative options to you guys. Again, if you look up alternative methods for a menstrual cup, you'll find quite a few different things that you can try out. But I will say that I love the menstrual cup. I think it's quite the game changer, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love these guys. I think they're awesome, and I wish more people knew about them and used them. Of course, if you can't use them, I understand. Yeah, but if you can, these are awesome. I'm gonna show you guys the demo of my steamer cleaner thing. Okay, so I plugged it in and we have this red dot here. I'm gonna take my scooper thing and pour in some water till it's full. No, I need to see this, so. We've got our spoon full, and you'll just take it and put it in this area right here. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do that before you even turn it on, so my bad. So I'm putting this dome over, click it on there. All right.
And you can hear it starting to heat up. You can hear the water in there starting to like boil.
This does get really warm, like I said, so don't touch. Yeah, you can start to see there's condensation happening here.
Yep, that's very warm.
And there's a hole over here so the steam will come out. You can't visibly see it, but if you put your hand over there, you'll be able to feel it coming out. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I just figured I would show you a way that you can sterilize your cup. And you can use this on any menstrual cup because it's not exclusive to their brand. It steams for about 3 minutes, so then you let it cool down for a little bit. I will take it off just to show you guys. It is clean. It is very, very hot. And you can see it has the condensation on it from being steamed, and it is sterilized. And that's one way that you can clean it and sterilize it really well. You can, of course, use the other methods, use multiple methods to make sure it's really clean for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And pretty much all there is to it. It's very simple, very easy. If you're new to my channel, I do houseplant content earlier in the week, usually on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, usually on Thursday. And I'll do a random subject on the weekend, usually. My schedule's a little bit messed up because I went back to school and I went back to work. So I'm still figuring things out, but I'm trying to pump out 2 videos every week. Also, my name's Haley. I never said that, but my name's Haley. Okay, if you like this video and you would like to see more, like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Let me know if you guys are like wanting to try out a menstrual cup, because 10 out of 10 I recommend. Okay, that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.